Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium at any time the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense takes the field for the first time today. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, old school because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good, he is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to.
Taking a shot on the first play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback will audible. Wants to fire on second down. He'll take another shot here. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught near the sticks. It's Schwab. Touchdown, TCU! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
Just does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cowboys in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun to give to the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The noise level is relentless here on second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Goes to the option. He sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I definitely like being the quarterback coach with this guy because he makes me look good. I mean, he makes me defend the whole field as a defense and all the weapons and all the options, and then he can do that. He can take it himself, glide into the end zone, and get 6.
And they pick up the extra point as he's set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He makes the catch. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense set on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is a guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Fast motion from the offense. Coming after him. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First down to start the drive after the break. Hand off from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. That's caught. It's Payne. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Horned Frogs will move the sticks.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
They'll ride the hot hand. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, TCU! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels.
He's off to the races. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Offense gets set for second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He breaks a tackle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? To the ground to try to pick up the first. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Hope. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Got his man quickly. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
He'll bring it out. It's Baker. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score. And
he lets it fly. Snags it down the right side. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After that last completion, it's second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got it behind the line. It's Pope. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Dances away. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man down the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Offense getting set for first down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on first down. They want to throw it. He uncorks one deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, TCU! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. They're working that left side. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw it on first down. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. All wideouts, no backs. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quickly complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fair catch called for and made. Just enough time for one final play of the half. defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Cowboys want to move quickly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. Getting some heat. And they can't make the connection on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play.
He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. He leaves it with his back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still the 40. Oh, look out, there he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. He'll come out throwing on first down, using his legs to buy some time. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
He's not going to get there as this defense stops the 2-point conversion attempt, and they hang on to this slim lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They torch this defense with an explosive passing play. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on second down from the 14. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and ball in the air. Intercepted! Ripping through the defense. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! They take the lead with the 6.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the give off the left side. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Going up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pope. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third. A strike downfield. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now on second down. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Got a man. It's all red. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Going to take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They're going to throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Now this defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. They'll run it trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down?
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
First down on the offense.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Motion from the offense. Power football with the run. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll leave it with him. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They give it to him again. Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really